This Q300 has broken down in a very suspicious way. It already has gone through a motor replacement. This is a stock motor with counting the gear head, 10 gear heads. Now it's replaced with the new gears with the mathematical reduction to 9 gear heads. So it's in brand new gears. The reason why you replace a motor is because a failure, it seems to be a engine failure with one of its motor. But the problem seems to be much more suspicious than simply a motor failure. Perhaps this is the first badass simple RC with DC motor. The mainboard has intentionally a counter in it. The counter may count in 100th flight or maybe even less. So within a week or so, if you fly it frequently, it ultimately will fail, despite of the condition of your motor. It's very suspicious, strongly suggesting that the battery is normal. The controller battery is little bit low, but I strongly suspect that it's the mainboard. They intentionally put a counter in it, so that is very much against the customer. So simply put, the motor is normal, the battery is normal, everything is normal, even the mainboard is normal. Maybe the MOSFET or the transistor it quit working. Even though if you replace the mainboard, it would only last as long as the counter allowed you, which is probably in a month or so. It will break down once again. How about that? So we have reached the control board. Gigantic servo. There is the DC motor power supply. Huge. Is even stronger than metal gear. Here is a sensor, which is a resistor, common to signal, positives and negatives controlling up and down. The sensor go here. So it's a servo motor. Some user use a servo motor, tiny 9-gram servo motor control board, and reverse or vice versa, and hold it up properly. If properly connected, it will be a gigantic servo motors. But so this at the moment using 5 connections. Camera has 4 pins. Thanks goodness, positive is positive, negative is negative, go accordingly. It believes it's only use 3 wire, either one of them is a signal. There's no Wi-Fi, there's no connection of antenna, no connection of antenna I don't think this is the antenna. Sometimes they are the same control board with the Wi-Fi version. I do not. I need maybe there is no sign of the connection of antenna whatsoever. Transistor is. I think they are 4 powerful MOSFET. The MOSFET won't fail. You're down to this software. Very, very likely there is a counter watching your every step. The sensor 0, 2.4 gigs, LED 4 separate LED scattered. The front motor will be the first pair. The last 2 pair will be the back motors. Everything go on. This may be a unit set unified all 4 motors. Some DC AC. It's very neat. The DC motor even have a capacitor on it to make sure everything goes smoothly. Properly isolated. Gigantic. See the spring loaded. Beautiful gearbox. Metal plate to strengthen it. There is no answer. There's no reason why this guy has no metal plate. I think it's way. Oh well. If this guy is secured, why this guy is not secured? Wait till it is going to fail in any given. What is this metal plate for? There's not even room for a metal plate. Very neat, little machines. Very, how neat it is. It even has a cushion for this main board. Not every, a beautiful full cushions in all up and down respect. Very, very neat. It's capable of long range flying. Has a very nice has 2.4 gigs with a negatives attached to it. So the only problem is it won't fly, and it's unlikely it's the mechanical failure. I think it's the intentional software difficulties, and problem is this control board is by changing this sensor's position in a vertical position. My control board is in horizontal position. It may, if we change the sensor the other way around, it might not. It's very difficult to say. Disconnect the sensor is quite a task. So it's not advised to disconnect the sensor. Without the sensor, the craft would be great. Without the sensor, attitude hold sensor. It has no attitude hold. Still its heading would have to orient it with a vertical position. Otherwise, it would fail. Oh well. So changing the sensor is not a solution. So this is the inside of the Q33. It's a very neat machine.